Have you ever heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy? And what might that have to do with defining success? Hi, I'm Kate Lachine. I'm a voice and dialect coach with a passion for health and wellness. If you like today's video, please like and subscribe below, and you can always find out more about me and my coaching at katelachine.com. Let's get started. When I was considering what my first videos would be, I thought about discussing some daily habits that help set you up for success. You know, a good balance of getting things done during the day, but still enjoying your life and your relationships. And in theory, if you're having these daily successes, you're probably moving steadily toward any short and long-term goals that you've set, your overall success. And then I thought, it might be really helpful to define success. I think the first thing to note is that success can and probably should look a little different for each of us. A moment ago, I mentioned the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. If you've never really thought about it, consider this very common example. Have you ever popped onto social media just for a few minutes to see what's new, what your friends are up to, maybe find a great cat video? And then you put down your phone 20 minutes later, feeling not so good about yourself. Maybe you're not working hard enough or you're not achieving big enough things. Social media is great for a lot of things, but it does have its drawbacks. One of those is that people tend to only focus on all the good stuff in their life while not talking about the difficult stuff. And hey, I am majorly in favor of focusing on the good. That's a video all in itself. But it can be really difficult, even though we know everyone else has problems like we do. It can be hard to remember that, and we can feel really alone when all we're seeing all the time are people's highlight reels from their lives. We know we're not seeing the whole story, and we try to make ourselves feel better about it, but ultimately, I think we're missing the larger question. Why are we comparing our lives to someone else's in the first place? If you think about it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We are all so different, and no matter how much we may have in common with friends or family members, we are a unique amalgamation of all different factors. Parenting styles, genetics, where we went to school, the town we grew up in, teachers we had, our friends, bullies we encountered, our strengths and weaknesses, fears and talents. When you add it all up, we are each a unique creation. So if all the things that shape us as individuals are so different and diverse, why should our individual definitions of success fit into anyone else's mold? Okay, so this is all well and good, but what should we do instead? It's hard not to compare ourselves to other people. We all do it at some point. There's more than one answer to this, but here's something that helps me. When you notice you're comparing yourself to others, choose to be inspired by their accomplishments rather than discouraged by them. Let that vast array of all the things they've been doing inspire you to figure out your own path. Choose a combination of goals and things that you want that align with your abilities, your interests, your values, and what excites you most. And only compare yourself to the you of the past. So whether you're a student or out working in the industry, ask yourself these kinds of questions. Am I managing my time better than I did last year? Can I see failure as an opportunity for growth rather than a reason to shame myself? Can I take criticism better than I used to? Are my goals clearer than they were a year ago? These are the kinds of questions that celebrate how far you've come while clarifying where you still want to go. There are more creative platforms now than ever before. There is no one right way to be a successful actor, and there is no single definition of success. So congratulate your friends on their accomplishments. Keep your eyes open for opportunities and things that interest you. Decide what is really important to you, and then forge your path to get there.